If everybody's ready, we're going to open the special meeting in the city of Vernon, Monday, January 5th, 2026 at 5:30. First order. Stand for invitation, please. Dear Heavenly Father, I thank you for the opportunity to be here tonight. I ask that you go before this council, lead, guide, and direct us to do the best interest for the community, our citizens, and the city of Vernon. In Jesus' name, amen. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We're ready to swear in appointed council members, Ms. Tinsley.
Scoot over here, Tina, with the flag behind you.
Yes, sir.
And that's good right there.
Left hand on the Bible, raise your right hand. Repeat after me. I do solemnly swear or affirm
I do solemnly swear or affirm
that I will support, protect, and defend
that I will support, protect, and defend
the Constitution and government of the United States
the Constitution and government of the United States
and of the state of Florida,
and of the state of Florida,
that I am duly qualified to hold office
that I am duly qualified to hold office
under the Constitution of the state,
under the Constitution of the state,
and that I will well and faithfully perform
and that I will well and faithfully perform
the duties of Vernon City Council person
the duties of Vernon City Council person
on which I am now about to enter.
on which now I am about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Mr. Frank Zrinka.
Are you gonna swear on the Bible or are you gonna affirm?
Here you go.
Yes, well, hold it or you want me to hold it?
I'll get you to just back up just a tiny bit. Good.
All right, left hand on the Bible, raise your right hand. Repeat after me. I do solemnly swear or affirm
I do solemnly swear or affirm
that I will support, protect, and defend
that I will support, protect, and defend
the Constitution and government of the United States
the Constitution and government of the United States
and of the state of Florida,
and of the state of Florida,
that I am duly qualified to hold office
that I am duly qualified to hold office
under the Constitution of the state,
under the Constitution of the state,
and that I will well and faithfully perform
and that I will well and faithfully perform
the duties of Vernon City Council person
the duties of Vernon City Council person
on which I am now about to enter.
on which I am now about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
We'll plan on taking headshots before the next meeting. So if everybody wants to wear a clean shirt or whatever. Give you the heads up, because you always say I don't give you a heads up, so.
The next meeting, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 2, interview prospective candidates for labor and public works director. Have 4 applications. Is that what everybody else has?
Yeah, I got that.
Mr. Brian Keller. Mr. Ricky Simmons.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi. You don't have to stand if you don't want to. You're always talking to me.
He's so tall.
So the position you've applied for is the City of Vernon maintenance, so is that the labor position?
Yes, ma'am.
And I'm pretty sure that Candace let you know what the starting
Yes, ma'am.
hour on that, because this, what you asked for it is, so she did let you know.
Yes, ma'am.
Does anybody have any questions for Mr. Simmons?
If you're hired for this position, do you plan on staying long-term?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry.
Yes, ma'am.
How do you-
Just to kind of tell us a little bit about what you have done.
I've been working, remodeling, construction, pipe, I can do plumbing, minor electric, drywall, anything like that.
Can you operate any heavy equipment?
No, sir, not really, but I'm a fast learner.
And you are currently employed at this
Yes, sir.
time?
You got a valid driver's license?
Yes, sir.
Everything like that? What are the work hours for this position?
Monday through Friday, 6 to 5, is that right? With an hour lunch?
Seven to five?
7 to 5?
6:30
I thought they changed it.
it is 7 to 5 and it's 14-hour days. Yeah, Rusty, he gets there about 6:30.
Do you have anything specifically that you want to share about your workability or why you think that you would want to do the job?
To be honest, like you said, I'm committing long term and stay with it and see what happens, further advancement or anything like that.
Does anybody else have anything for Mr. Simmons?
Thank you for showing up.
Thank you, Mr.
Yeah,
Simmons,
thank
we appreciate it. Mr. Mike Roach? Aye. And you, the position you applied for is Public Works
Yes, ma'am.
Director?
Yes, ma'am.
So not the labor position, the director position?
Well, Public Works, as far as, I'm not sure the difference between the two.
Well, one is the Public Works Director position, which is
The
the
supervisor.
supervisory position.
I don't know if I
And the other one is
can
the
qualify
labor.
for supervisor position.
So what now?
I'm not sure if I qualify for a supervisor.
So is the Public Works labor position then?
Yes,
Okay.
Are you still working with telecom?
no.
No,
It's been about 2 years since I worked there.
okay. tell us a little bit about your work experience and what you bring to the table?
Well, I did construction like framing, carpentry and framing for about 20 years. I have experience in, general carpentry framing, plumbing, electrical, welding. I have experience with a skid steer and a mini excavator. Generally, that's what I've been doing.
Any backhoe experience?
Like I said, a little bit with a mini excavator.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
somewhat the same thing.
I have experience with it. Yeah, I can't show off, but I have experience doing it. Yeah.
Who are you currently working for now?
Excuse me.
Who are you currently working for now?
I am not at the moment employed. Yeah, I am. I've been for the past couple of years. I've been doing a lot of odd jobs and stuff like that to keep by.
You have a driver's license?
Yes, ma'am.
You have experience in welding?
Yes, sir. But stick welding and MIG welding.
Okay.
Does anybody else have any more questions for Mr. Rutledge?
No, I don't.
Mr. Roach, is there anything you'd like to add?
I live here in Vernon, or really close to Vernon. I'm up by Marcel Church, so I'm looking for something close, and I'm also looking for something long term. You know, I've worked a lot of short term type jobs, and I'm really tired of it. You know, going from one to the next to the next. So I'm looking for something for the next 20 or 30 years.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Rutledge. And Mr. Ronald Wood.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi.
How you doing?
Mr. Ronald, can you tell us a little bit about your work?
The work?
What you've done, what you're bringing to the table?
I've run the city for you before. I can run equipment, do whatever you want me to do.
You're still with the county?
Yes, ma'am.
Which position are you applying for?
Public Works Director.
The Public Works Director?
Yes, sir.
I've asked this before. Did Candace let you know that the salary that you've requested isn't what the pay is for that position?
No, she did not.
Okay. You requested $25 an hour. That position at this point is $19 an hour, and it's salary.
$19. I can't do it for that.
All right, well, Mr. Wood, I appreciate your time. Unfortunately, we can't meet the $25 an hour.
Thank y'all for y'all's.
Thank you for applying. Good seeing you.
All right.
What's the little council there? Wasn't specified in the agenda that he will be hired tonight.
What's that?
I said it wasn't specified in the agenda, other than we would be interviewing prospective candidates for the position. It wasn't determined whether or not we would be hiring tonight. I'm just asking what is the will of council, what y'all want to do at this point?
When's the next meeting?
Can we discuss it at the workshop that we're going into?
We can. but then
Once
we-
the meeting's
Once the
concluded,
meeting's
yeah.
over,
Right,
then we can
yeah.
do the next meeting before
But
we
see, we
go.
can vote
Yeah.
on this one. if we want.
So does everybody agree with that?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Okay, we'll move discussion to the workshop. And at this point, we're gonna adjourn the special meeting and open the workshop. Number one, animal control issues. I believe that we have an addendum type on the agenda. Candace gave us some information, concerning, Ms. Nicole O'Brien. She's the one that brings the petting zoo at no charge for our festivals that we have, and she also, is a previous employee, it's my understanding, with animal control with the county, and she's willing to help out the city on a part-time basis. There's no information on price or anything like that. Apparently she just,
So apparently she
Awesome.
just wants to, whenever we'll pay her whenever she gets.
that's what I'm assuming from what I'm reading here.
That's
but
what I'm assuming.
I guess Candace can explain it to us more.
Well,
Do you have information?
she talked to us, when we did the Christmas bazaar, and she had heard that there was some issues with us not having animal control again. And she just offered, cause she still keeps all of her certifications and stuff, and she said that, you know, if we needed her as like an on-call basis for a situation or something like that, then she would be willing to help us out. So,
That would
that's
be
why
really
Candace put
great.
it down.
Instead of hiring somebody all the time when we don't have something all the time.
Right.
Just whenever we have.
There's a pig that keeps getting loose.
Yes, there is, a big one.
So would she need to submit like a contract with what her rate would be?
Michelle?
That would be up to you all how you wanna hire her. It sounds like she probably needs to be a contractor. So we would negotiate just like we've done in the past with the rec director.
Yeah.
We set, you know, an amount to be paid per hour.
So it'll be a
They're
contract
responsible for
employee.
taxes, that sort of thing. I don't know how often you get animal calls.
Not really, sometimes,
Sometimes.
sometimes pretty often, and sometimes not.
So you might negotiate per pickup, per animal.
Would we be able to just have one person? Or is this something that we would need to advertise?
I don't think your purchasing policy would require you to advertise for this.
And if we could just get to a point, there was a point not long ago where we had one of our employees actually took the class and was handling that for us. That employee's no longer with us and his license went with him, so.
Yeah.
For now, it would probably be something good until we could get some employees back in place, somebody willing to go and take the
Get
class.
certified, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's kind of an emergency.
And it
also
might work
something
out long term, I
Not
don't
very many
know.
people carry
It
that
might work out
certification.
long term.
And it costs the city quite a bit of money to
Yeah.
send someone to get
I
that.
carry it.
And it costs, if we don't have anybody, then Washington County has to come and get animals.
Ronald just said he carries that certification.
I know you got it.
Well, in case you don't care.
And pigs,
Huh?
and pigs, and turkeys, and you'd be surprised how many animal calls we have here. I get surprised.
an occasional goat with a collar,
Yes. Mhm.
alligator.
We've had parrots.
Ducks and everything.
We've had quite a few.
I don't even get me started on animals, I've seen them crossing the road, I've seen them.
All the time.
Mr. Frank's right, there is a very large pig that will total a vehicle
Yes.
if he runs out and he or she or whatever it is. Okay. I guess that's everything on animal control, I guess we can get,
Well,
Get a
I think we need to
contractor
talk
up.
to that person
get Candace to get with her, maybe she can come to
Yeah.
the meeting.
and talk to her.
Put it on the agenda,
let's
we'll
put it on the
vote on that
agenda.
now.
Okay, you make a note, Nikki, put that on. Okay, number 2, and I didn't get a chance to tell you, Tina, or you, Mr. Frank. Candace asked that number 2, trash and, dead animals being dumped on Church Street. Nikki has the information on that.
Down on the south end of Church Street, we've had some complaints from some people that live on that road. And there's people dumping trash, like legit, just trash, soda cans, chip bags, household trash. And here lately, there's been quite a few animal carcasses, as far as like hogs and ducks and oyster shells and deer and stuff being dumped in that area. Rusty did drive out there today, and he did say there was quite a bit of trash, like he hadn't seen it that bad in a long time. And the only animal carcass that he found was out of our city limits, but we have had issues in the past. So we were thinking maybe see if we could get like a no dumping sign or something out there. Rusty is gonna kind of control that, like, check it more often. He's been tied up a lot lately.
Do we need a no dumping sign? Wow.
Me and Candace
If we put that
talked
up there,
about
we
maybe
know.
putting that, up there, but other than that, I don't know, what else could be done. I mean, if you catch somebody doing it, of course.
That's what I said, if you put the sign up there, no dumping.
Right,
then-
that's what I'm saying, if you have the sign and you catch somebody doing it, then we could pursue further. But right now, there's not,
Maybe we should order a sign for that.
other than people are supposed to be nice and not pollute and litter. That's all I have on that one. We do have one guy that lives on Church Street that he's been kind of helping, as much as he can, because he knows the situation with the city. But Rusty said he's gonna try and get out there whenever he gets the all clear from his leg, on the tractor, and just try and get, it cleaned up a little bit better than what he can, just pick the stuff up.
Just do stuff. We do business.
We need, do we have any no dumping signs, or do we need to order one?
I don't know if we have any. I can ask Rusty, but if not, they're pretty cheap. Like, I can order them and have them here this week.
Are y'all agreeable with that?
What did she say?
Ordering the no dumping sign and putting it
Yeah.
up there?
The no dumping sign, I think.
Okay.
Order tomorrow.
Before we go back to discussion on, the prospective candidates, I do wanna say that, Shaq contacted me, the fire chief, earlier this afternoon, and he is not feeling well. He said that there wasn't a whole lot going on, except they were waiting on the truck to get back from the shop. And they're gonna start on the maintenance, the different time maintenances that they do on the vehicles, but they are waiting on the truck to get back. It has not made it back yet. And if nobody else has anything, then we'll go back to discussion of the applicants. Who wants to start?
I like that both are interested in long-term. And, Mr. Mike has experience with equipment. Then we also have Ricky, who is currently employed, so we know he works.
Work somewhere. Does he know how much that job is?
They both do. We verified that somewhere.
What is the pay on the job? Can I ask?
14 to start. It's moving up this
It has
year.
to.
It has to move up this year, 15, but
To
at this
$15.
point, it's 14.
Do we have a job description anywhere on this position?
Yeah, there is.
Yes, I think it was advertised too, but there is a job description.
It's on the website.
Just wasn't with the application.
Yeah, we don't have
I'm sorry, Nathan, you got one?
I'm pretty sure there's one.
I think so.
Did both of y'all see the job description? Have y'all
I
saw it?
didn't, no.
That might be nice for them to look at it.
Yeah.
I didn't look at the website at all.
Right. I would like to know what I was being asked to do for $14 an
But
hour.
some is not, sometimes it's not so, it's not so.
I'm pretty much willing to do whatever's asked.
Well, you know that. It's not so coming sometimes.
I've done a lot of different things over the years.
Is, and I'm just asking because I don't know, but the laborer position is gonna move up to 15, did y'all say?
That's got to.
State law.
Yeah.
State law.
Okay, so, but the director's position is not gonna increase?
It has to.
No. How,
If you do that,
The reason that it's moving to 15 is
It's because of the wage.
wages
Yes.
thing.
19 with the public works director's position is about all that we can do in this budget.
Yeah, I understand.
There has been some discussion and we did, before the position was, although overtime's supposed to be limited, it wasn't, that position was getting overtime. And because of extreme overtime, we moved to salary, which we may need to
Which I mean would allow though for the pay to be more, I'm sure. It's something that we could talk, we could meet about, look at what we paid last year and what we're able to pay this year.
Yeah,
So I mean, I'm sure that the money that was paid out last year, that wage can go a lot better.
well, that's what I'm saying, we may want to
As a salary
revisit
based
that.
wage.
Sometimes you have to go up, if you go up with laborers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the supervisor,
And the other
sometimes you have to
position,
match that.
But cutting out overtime, that should
Be,
free up some
oh,
money.
yeah,
Yeah, it freed up.
There had to be some spent.
yeah, so maybe we can.
yeah, there was a lot spent, that's why we cut it out. And the other position, the position that Rusty holds at this point has been moved up.
Mhm.
So it's
Had it been-
It's okay where it's at right now.
So he has two positions?
No, he's just got one.
Oh, okay, but his has already been moved up, gotcha, okay.
Mhm.
And the reason for that was because of the
Finds that.
other employees
Yeah.
were gone and
Finds that.
that position needed to be moved up anyway. And the public works department position that was moved up last year
Yeah.
to 19, so.
So didn't we at one time, we had two paid laborers
There's two.
We had, yeah, there's still positions.
and a director?
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't there three?
I thought there was three.
It was one with a part-time.
Okay.
That
It
other
was
one
two
was part-time,
full-time,
but then
public
we
works
pulled
director
her.
and part-time.
But then we make him full-time finally, the part-time? Yeah, because.
Yeah, but then it was just two, and the public works director.
Yeah, three,
Is there money in the budget for 2 employees now?
There is money in the budget for the 2 employees plus the public works director, as it stands right now, at the pay rates that we have.
What if we hired 2?
I don't know that we have money in the budget for that.
For
And the
now?
public works director.
Right.
but we don't have a problem.
Thank you.
No, that's what I'm saying, the positions that we have right now are pretty much budgeted
Yeah.
this year. Now, I think there is some leeway, at some point, we can all get together, if we're keeping it at salary, and know every time, maybe go up
You probably should go.
a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, that needs to be put on the next meeting.
Nikki, will
Somebody
you,
needs to have the budget.
will you make a note for, Candace to have, the budget information for us at the next regular meeting? So we can discuss, the public works directors. Okay?
When is our next regular meeting?
That is
Our next
also
meeting.
something
The
that's
next,
set for Martin Luther King Day,
They don't have
but we're
a calendar
closed, so we'll
meeting.
have it on the 20th instead of the 19th.
That's what you normally do, is
Normally.
move it to that Tuesday.
so it'll be on the 20th.
The 20th, and that's a regular meeting.
So Rusty is gonna have to make it till then. Rusty's been going.
Mhm. But also, we had entered into an agreement with Jimmy for, he has workers that come and help Rusty when there's an issue, even to meter reads. He's got somebody that's been helping until we can fill the positions.
So he does have some.
Yeah, that's all.
He's carrying as much of it as he can, but like I said, Jimmy stepped in and got,
And we appreciate that.
yeah, his employees helping. And we did an agreement with them to pay them as it comes about.
I've got a question. On a month-to-month basis, how many residents' waters get turned off?
Okay.
It just all depends. Normally, we don't turn any off because they make a payment arrangement or whatever.
Right.
I call.
Well, that's something, whoever gets hired, that's something,
But there will have to,
you'll have to go on someone's
haven't
property
put-
and turn their water off.
Yeah.
And so you don't know what you're gonna,
if,
who you gonna face, you know, so that's just something you need to keep in mind.
Yeah, most of the
the meter
meters
is
are
not on their
on city
property.
property.
It's on
I
city
think what he's
property.
saying is you got,
They turned mine off one time, and my wife was in the shower. And I knew we paid the bill. They came to the wrong house. And she was not happy.
So,
imagine.
you carry a big stick in the truck, is that what you're saying?
She don't need one.
Mine was not been here.
Yeah, there's, we have a great community, even, but even the nicest people can get really upset.
Yeah, things happen, people can't predict, and it's just some things, whoever we hire, that's some things you might have to do, you
You're gonna
know?
have to deal with the public.
Yeah,
And we had a
That's
code
big
enforcement. Some people they got trash meters, so we tried to get a code enforcement board. And they got so many threats, the people that was on the board got threats. If you come on my property, guess what?
We
That-
just need level heads.
Yes, not trying
If you
to
have
cause
see a
conflict.
problem, just back away and come on back and let Candace know that you're having a problem there or whatever. Don't confront them, just back away.
Yeah.
That's the best thing I would do. If you gotta turn the water off, it's supposed to be turned off, it's supposed to be turned off, so.
and I do call and let them know that
said it's gonna be turned off.
like, we do cutoffs on such and such date, and 9 times out of 10, they're very good about, like, making a payment arrangement and stuff like that.
Generally,
So,
some of it's
you know,
cut off,
they're
it's cut off.
expecting it if it's happening, if they're
Now,
at least expecting
there are emergency situations that's happened
it. Right.
that people do not get happy about because of main breaks and stuff like that, but normally they like to call City Hall, so.
That won't bother them working on it, they're
Not
trying to get it
too.
fixed.
So we do got a good people.
Any questions on, the job description?
No,
No.
I don't.
Kind of,
I did hear y'all speaking about the animal control thing. I'd also be willing to take that class.
Do we have anywhere to house them?
What?
the animals?
Yeah, whenever
No,
they get
we
picked
can't.
up, where they take
And
them.
generally, what was going on before was the animal control person that we had, the employee that we had, was taking them to
Church
the
Street.
facility. Was taking them to the facility, and the city was having to pay for.
But wasn't the cost of that astronomical?
No, I will say
It was
this.
like $75, I thought.
It was cheaper to do it with us than it was to
I
go
don't
and
know
agree with the
exactly, yeah,
county.
it's
Yeah,
cheaper
yeah.
if we have our own person take it up there than it is,
Okay, then,
but yeah.
But he did, there came a point when it had to be very discretionary as to what was an animal control call and a neighbor calling because
They weren't happy.
their cat got rescued and started multiplying, and then the neighbor called and said, hey, I want you to, these cats have been dumped off, and it was their cat, so there was some discretion that had to be implemented because it was getting very costly. But yeah, it is, in the past, it was cheaper to do it in-house than it was to go with the county. And we all know the county's had a really hard time, for whatever reason, being able to keep an animal control person up there, and that, you know, they've struggled financially as well on stuff like that, so.
What's the cost of the certification?
I want to say it was around, Michelle, wasn't it around $600 for him to take that course? I want to say it was around $600.
I mean, but if we're contracting somebody out, then we'd save that money fairly
Yes,
quick.
that's why I think it's a really good idea to get Candace to get it with, Miss O'Brien.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, if somebody from the city takes the animal to animal control, we do get a discount, whereas
Yeah.
we don't if
Yeah.
they just get taken up there. We get,
So if a resident takes an animal there and says that it's from the city of Vernon, the city of Vernon gets billed for it?
no.
Oh, okay. I thought
But
that's
if they're
what you
just
said.
straight on the road or something like
And they
that,
pick 'em
and
up.
they have to come,
Okay.
Now, to my knowledge, we're not charged when animal control has to come out, when law enforcement's been called,
yes.
and law enforcement calls them, we're not charged for that, to my knowledge. And I know we just had that come out not long ago.
Yes, and then
Can I ask how long we advertise for these positions?
I don't think it's ever been taken down, has it?
It's been up there for a long time,
It's been a year.
and we have zero interest except for 3 people that showed up tonight.
we had more than 4.
Yeah,
They
there's,
stayed.
there's
Yeah.
probably 4 or 5 last time.
Yeah, because the other gentleman's application is here, but he's not here tonight.
I've been putting
But
applications in for a year.
we're back here
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, I mean, the pay's,
We did have somebody, but they didn't stay.
I mean, like you said, even the $14 an hour for the general labor is really,
And
really.
if you
low.
compare
we
that
did
to
have-
this,
We did have somebody for the
But you should, I said they didn't stay.
Yeah.
public works.
I know y'all
Position,
tried,
but
yeah.
And
I know
we
y'all
thought that
made
was gonna work out, but
efforts.
he actually had an injury and backed out after we hired him. He had an accident, and then he was like,
Wow.
And then the other person just left that we had, that was a laborer.
Wausau's been going through the same thing as well. They've gone through several recently, Wausau has. So, I mean, It's everywhere.
Is their pay rate, is their
It's
pay
about
rate
the same.
$700?
It's about, I was gonna suggest with the animal control, they're actually in the process of possibly looking to satisfy that same kind of need, and maybe one person would be able to service both municipalities. Just a thought.
Yeah, maybe there would be a good idea.
Yeah, maybe she needs that information.
I can call her.
And maybe she could do both on what you said, you know, it'd be worth it.
And I will say a lot of the public works director, it requires the drinking water distribution license.
Yes.
And that's, not a lot of people have that, and they do, our pay is.
And I've already gotten the easy list from Jimmy on what's required for that public works director. Person has to have 2,080 hours in the field, basically about a year. High school diploma or GED, they have to be able to produce that. And was it a level C license that they have to have?
Yes.
So we don't have a problem with sending somebody to school that can do all of that if they're willing to, you know, stay.
Stay,
It's
yeah.
like, you know, Frank brought it up one time before, we can't guarantee that
No.
they're not gonna get their license and go elsewhere, but, I mean, at this point, we just have to, I do.
And Rusty don't want the job.
Yeah, I heard that in the last.
You don't think you'd be interested in the public works director position?
I don't think I'm qualified, quite honestly. I really just don't think I am. I mean, I'd give it a shot, but I'm just being honest, you know?
Well, that's what you do.
Yeah.
A lot of the issue is the hours.
Is it, yeah, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, you know, like I said, I just don't think I'm qualified for it. I mean, otherwise I'd go for it. I mean, if there's a way down the line and I can probably get the whatever training or whatever I need for it, you know, I'd definitely go for it down the line.
Well, I don't know what y'all wanna do. It looks to me like we probably need to keep advertising on the public works director's position,
Yeah.
and we really need to have a talk about the finances and see if we can't,
Yes, the next
even
meeting,
if
that
we
needs to be
just,
on there.
yeah, another dollar or something. We just need to figure out where we're at on the numbers.
I think we can go more than that.
All right, so what's the will of council for the rest of this meeting?
Can we have the actuals from last year as well on the budget? What it actually showed that we spent for the public works and the laborers? And then compare that against what we're actually offering this year.
Make sure you break down the overtime. That-
Yeah, but it's still, I'm talking about actual earned hours that the city had to pay out the 401. Cause I mean, we're only offering now $19 an hour, what, $765, like $38,000. And I'm almost certain that they made $80,000 or $90,000.
The majority.
With all the overtime.
Yeah, but what he's saying is that
What I'm saying is we kind of
we
beat
was
the
able to
bills.
pay that. Yeah.
We paid it.
It's also
Well,
one of the reasons-
Fair enough.
I think we started in the hole this year, didn't we?
We did, I mean, but
Well,
we
that's what I'm
did.
saying, that's why we're in the financial situation that we're in now, is because we had to pay out all of that.
Yeah.
So we've discussed the two gentlemen that have applied for the job. Are we gonna just, what are we gonna do with them?
That's why that's what was the will of council. We moved into the workshop, so we really can't vote on it
We can't
tonight. All we
vote,
can
no.
do is vote on it.
On the 20th,
Mhm.
Okay.
see if we get more candidates for that meeting and then vote at the end of the meeting.
We need to make a decision that day though.
Yes.
Yeah, we will.
Well, like I say, we've got labor applicants. They've been quite honest, that they're, not ready for the public works director's position.
Do you have a job description for the public works director?
Mhm.
Do you have it with you,
I can go make some copies.
if you don't mind?
And that's on the website too, Mr. Goulding.
I want to get a copy of that too, please. Sorry.
We appreciate y'all's patience.
Absolutely.
I mean, y'all saw us just sit down here. Us two. They all got caught up in the middle of transition. So both applicants have their GED. And that's the education that's required for hiring as public works director, and then you can get certified from there.
They have to be able to provide that in order to get certified.
Right, okay.
I don't think it was that way years ago, but it's that way now. You have to be able to produce it.
The main requirement that I'm hearing though for the public works director is the 2,080 hours. Right,
And they have-
Course.
and the course.
And then they gotta take the state test and pass it.
That's the main, cause a year working,
So it's gonna be hard to find somebody that's gonna come for $19 an hour.
yes, for
Yeah.
19
Yeah.
years.
Yeah, we've already spoken to several that just couldn't.
Y'all, you said you would hire somebody and send them to school for the public work director job?
Well, you get sent to school for the water test. You have to, it's mostly online, right, Jimmy? It's not.
You can take your course, the city would have to send you somewhere, it'd be easier to send you somewhere, it'd take about a week. They'd probably send you down south, they just don't have a whole lot of courses up there. You got your GED, got your hours, you submit an application, and you could probably take a test in Chipley.
That's where the guys in Weewalt just took theirs.
In Chipley? Yeah. I hadn't taken that test for so many years, but I've been told that's where you get it now.
I believe we offered at the college, don't we?
That's it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Either one, you'll have electrical experience.
Yeah, well, like basic house wiring, yeah.
Well, if you're at the plant, some of that's not basic house wire.
Yeah, I mean,
Some of
I've
that
done
equipment
some
goes
industrial
down.
stuff, but not very much. I've done more like residential type stuff than anything else. Yeah, I have some experience.
Well, I've worked around it with Jimmy, and it's a lot different than house residential wiring.
Jimmy just said it's all three
Yeah,
phases.
It's, yeah,
Most everything we've got is
I can learn
water, sewer,
Whatever.
lift stations.
And, like if I'm not familiar with it, it won't take long for me to figure it out once, if somebody shows me I'm the type of person, if you just show me what you need done, that's how I'll get it done, Because I'm definitely not gonna come into the whole thing saying I know everything. I will not say that. I've made that mistake over the years, so. Yeah. So I can always, I'm not dead yet, so I can always learn.
y'all could bring the new council members up to speed on what some of the financial issues that we faced with the overtime
Yeah.
were and how those came about.
Yeah. Well, and when we get the documents on the budget, it'll really show. Basically, got to a point where there was many overtime hours being paid out as there was regular hours. And because of the financials going through the CPA outside, it wasn't until budget documents and certain financials started being pulled by the clerk that it was realized.
Okay.
And that was because it was not in-house.
All the payroll is being handled by an outside firm.
Okay.
And
And so
so,
it doesn't fight it with them?
well, eventually it did, but by then
It was gone.
it was already,
It
yeah,
was too far
it
gone.
was too far gone. And by the time Candace, when she requested the documents that she needed for like preparing for the budget and two or three
Yeah.
different things, that's when she noticed it, and then she reached out to the CPA, and then they started
Flagging
flagging
stuff.
things too. But because the time cards and everything was going straight to the
Yeah.
CPA without going through City Hall, it was pretty much done before anybody realized it.
Okay.
So we've set in place since then, trying to set in place since then, safeguards. We're moving, and move that back in-house. They're gonna,
The
CPA's
time
gonna be,
cards?
yeah, the payroll's coming back.
The whole payroll's coming back, okay.
They're going to stay on board for parts of it, just because
The audit.
we've already paid for software and different things. And, so Candace has discussed it with them, and we all, the council that was here before agreed to move it back. We have more safeguards that way. If there's an issue, we'll know it right away. The clerk will know it. And, but the CPAs will stay on for part of it, and they'll just be allowed, you know, what, a couple of
Yeah.
hours that they needed. And the clerk and, the assistant will handle the rest of it. And now that we have two and sometimes three people in the office, there's more safeguards over, they can check and balance one another. As before that, we didn't have that option, and, which is why, you know, even years ago in the audits, we always had that note,
Yeah.
checks and balances, all small towns have that.
Yeah.
But that's why. So, yeah, with those issues with payroll and also the plant, the extra expenses at the plant over the last couple of years have really, yeah, taken their toll on the city's finances. So hopefully with the grant and the upgrades to that, things will get better. That's our hope, that's what we're working towards.
Is there gonna be one person approving timesheets from now on, or is it,
It's, well,
when did the timesheets go in? Let me ask that.
they go in on Wednesday, payroll's taken care of on Thursday. So, and the inside time cards were being sent to the CPA.
Right.
But there was somebody overseeing that. The outside time cards were being sent by the outside
Supervisor.
supervisor straight to the CPA. And that's where,
That's where it was going.
yeah, that's where the issues
Okay.
were at.
Now, is there gonna be any type of action taken against anybody for that?
Who's been terminated?
That's it, no other legal action?
There were, and this was employees times two.
That's just a lot of money that went out. That just wasn't, that was people that are sitting out here, that was their money too. I mean, that's just the whole.
I agree, and I'm sure the attorney can explain that there was,
Wisconsin.
it was, we knew what was going on, but to pinpoint who at which time
Right.
was the issue.
I have a question. Could y'all consider going back to 5 days a week with the public works? Especially since you got new people coming on instead of the 4, 10-hour days? Because that was a problem, you never knew who was on and who was off. Or
Yeah,
sick
and
leave or this, or, even,
that's,
that was an issue.
yeah, that's gonna be discussed, but we've gotta get more than one employee, because right now he's working 5 days a week, so.
We got somebody.
I'd like to bring up something else if I could. The lighting, the street lighting, especially Highway 79. There had been a request for them to do another study of the street lights out there because the light right here at Circle K,
Circle K to Circle H
There's
is
a
very
light.
dark.
there's a light there, but it's never been turned on. And DOT and Florida Light and Power were talking, and Canvas was in it, but it's been like 7 months and still nothing's been done. And then down at the Dollar General, there's no lights there either. So like to contact DOT for them to do a study. As far as I know, they never came back to do another study.
And, yeah, and also, well, during the time that, some of the employees, were terminated, there was a list that was being made of the ones that were out.
Now, that's something that I did as a citizen. It was 33% of the street lights just in the streets were out.
And
And reported it.
Candace did report that.
Yes, and they're going out again too.
Yeah, and I don't think that they ever fixed all of them either.
Cause there's a number on them and you turn it in, that number,
Yeah.
and they'll come out and fix them. Cause it's pitch black out, I gotta leave my porch light on now because it's so dark out in front.
Yeah, but, yeah, well, so
There's
when
no
I.
street light there between Pompey
Sorry about that.
and,
That's okay.
Shady Road.
Candace's computer and hers go off first of the morning.
And one other issue with lights, and we talked about this last year when basketball starts up, it's so dark out here. Even when you leave the gym at night for basketball, like going back to your cars, if special lighting's not needed for the basketball nights, just for safety. To address that.
Sorry about that.
Have you thought about extra lighting out here for brighter stuff?
Out in the parking lot?
Yeah, just in that area.
Yeah, like we talked about it, but I will have to, I don't think we can put a light out there.
No, they don't, or like just the DOT, I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
The lights that you could rent somewhere.
Well, when the community center, I think there's one outside yet. But I don't know for sure, but it is something that I have thought about. I've just been busy with trying to
Doing
get
other stuff.
inside of the gym.
Yeah.
Hey, but it's coming along. The ceiling tiles are in there. Found the lights that I was looking for almost a year. It's going good.
So if nobody else has anything, we're all in agreement that we're going to pick this back up on the 20th at 5:30.
Yeah.
If there's nothing further, can I have a motion to adjourn?
I make a motion with adjourn.
second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any adjourned?